Hey there guys, and welcome to BoyInABarrel Peaks at Aces Wild, Manic Brawling action. Obviously this game is part of my Games to Greenlight campaign, or Games to Get Greenlit campaign, and this is definitely a good game to start with. This is something that's definitely a market that's lacking on Steam. But I mean, let me just basically explain this game. It's a beat 'em up game, put the most simple terms possible. But it's not just a beat 'em up game like, oh, you scroll to the side and you just hit stuff repeatedly like it's Streets of Rage. No, this is a beat 'em up game, which admittedly is side-scrolling, but it's more like if it was Devil May Cry or Ninja Gaiden than if it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4 Turtles in Time or anything like that. It's a lot more intense than the genre beat 'em up might imply. But I've played a bit of this game. Yeah, there's a good amount of stages. It's not like you're gonna spend no time at all in this game, because you got high scores and things. I'm only playing the second difficulty as well to make this clear. Like, I'm playing the second difficulty out of 3. I'm saying out of 3 out of 5. So yeah, you can kind of always get better at this game. It's not. Yeah, this game is simple. I mean, it's not like I'm doing this with a shit ton of buttons and it's Dark Souls or something. This is pretty much me using X and the dodge button as well as the dash button there. Like, that's the dash. So obviously you can get around faster. That's the dodge. This is me trying to counter. I did it. And yeah, this game gets crazy colourful and like insane to watch. But yeah, to summarise what the hell is going on story-wise, the basic premise of this is you're a ninja. You want to win the right over this ninja island. And you're from the family that won the rights to this ninja island for 500 years. Your brother, he teamed up with all the other dudes so he can sell the island. Like scumbag, because you also get money as well as the rights to the island for 15 years. And they want to sell the island, but he's had to share the pot to get that deal going. And obviously, as any true capitalist ninja knows, you never share the pot. You wanna take the whole pot for yourself. So that's kind of the situation there on that one. It's basically as like ridiculously batshit a story as I would want from this game. This is like one of those 80s or 90s ninja films where they're trying to like make ninjas look cool. They're like, check out this badass ninja, while else having the gameplay of like a side-scrolling Devil May Cry or Ninja Gaiden or something like that. It's not insanely complex, though there are lots of complex things you can do with it. Like, you can pull off that kind of shit. I don't even understand half the stuff I do at any time. But yeah, it's like a very easy to learn, hard to master system. And this game does a very good job of just throwing enemies at you. You think you're gonna get an easy time? No. This is a game designed to be difficult. And it's my kind of game like that. I'm not a big fan of like you're slow and steady, you've got to learn what you're doing, and it gives you gently games like Dark Souls or Vulgar, because I understand that those games are like, ha, fuck you, I'm difficult. But they're difficult in the sense that it's difficult to learn what to do properly, and you have to learn with each individual enemy. This game is just have lots of enemies, have some new ones occasionally, learn to deal with these guys very quickly, because you're going to have about 15 of them in a second. Which means that the entire game feels stupid fast. Like, I can tell you for a fact this video is probably not going to be insanely long, because I mean, the levels aren't like stupidly long, it's just they're difficult to learn. because you have to know what you're doing to do things well, and that's half the idea of it being leaderboard and score based. And this game, I mean, even if you're not gonna play it competitively, it's just fun as all hell. Never mind the fact that you can get couch co-op, which is beautiful, of course, for any of us out there that actually do couch co-op in any game, which I personally do sometimes. Not only is it insanely colourful and fun looking, like the styling in this game is fantastic, the music's great as well. Some of the boss design is pretty fun. The first level's boss, or the first set boss, whatever, he's a dog. He's a giant dog. He does stuff like shoot fireballs at you. The game's art style and everything, its styling, like the presentation is just fantastic. And I think at some point, if I can cough up for a soundtrack of this game, I'm gonna have to do it. It's got such a nice like techno beat, like electro beat. It has that retro style into it, while also being like a lot more complex. Because obviously you couldn't just pull off this kind of like tune not so nonchalantly on an old machine. That's not like something that's gonna work too well. Also, I'm impressed that I'm playing this well while I'm talking. I guess it's because I just played this level pretty much before I started recording this, because I wanted to make sure I had a decent grasp on the game, and I didn't play a level I was going to be super bad at. While I recorded this. But yeah, what I haven't really explained is what you do with this wild bar. I'll pause the game for a second here, so the clock doesn't keep running. I still want to have a competitive time. Don't push yourself. Yeah, basically the wild bar there below my health bar. There's the wild function, which on the controller is Y, which is your stronger attack, which you can charge to use how much of that bar that you want to use. You build that bar up by getting combos and things, obviously. But at the same time, if you get low on health like I am right now, then you can do a panic, which is basically you use as much wild power or wild meter as you've got, and it gives you health back. But at the same time, that rank, which I've not explained either. Well, I'll show you the rank in a second, but I'll reset it to 1, because that's what happens when you panic. And then if you watch it, as I do all these combos and don't get hit, hopefully. If I stop getting hit, that would be useful for the point of this explanation. Yeah, see, as I start doing all these sweet combos and killing dudes, then my rank goes up. And what the rank does is it makes enemies stronger, but it also gets you a better score and gets you better ammo and things. The ammo part, I still don't understand, but the tutorial told me that much. And I tend to run pretty decent rankings. At least when I don't have to fight these robots, because the robots are a pain in the ass. God damn it, muscle dude. This game does a fantastic job just not letting up. I've got to give it that much. It does not let up on you for 1 second, generally. Like, the only time you get a let up for a brief bit is before a boss. Which obviously, you know, having a let up then is not too bad. God damn it, I'm doing really bad against this guy. It's pissing me off. Yeah, you basically just don't get time to breathe, and it's just constantly paying attention and being alert to watching enemies, trying to figure out what they're going to do, when they're going to do it, etc, etc. And trying to just stay on your toes which is something that I'll happily take. Like, there's a reason why I love things like music games and stuff, and it's because it's just non-stop. And that means that I don't get distracted, and I just keep having fun. Because I like fun games. This game is incredibly fun. I am fairly sure on the terms of price that I'll casually discuss here while being a pro. Yeah, I'm fairly sure the price is $10. Don't quote me on that though. So £7 or £8. You know, it's one of those things I should probably check before I do these videos, but yeah. To be honest, for a game like this, that's the perfect price. This is a game that you might not necessarily replay unless you get super into it, which you probably will, because how could you not? This game is amazing. But I'm trying not to show the fact that I'm in. God damn it, I died. Yeah, when you die, you get put to the back. You get put back at the start of the room. It resets the panic, because the more you panic, the more you have to actually get to panic in the first place. And it also affects badly on your grade at the end, because obviously you want a good grade at the end. You want the game to tell you were good. God damn it, can I get some pace, please? Yeah, you want the game to tell you were good, so obviously you have an impetus to not die lots. As well as, you know, working fast. Because obviously if you die, it's a waste of your time. Because it doesn't reset the clock back to when you didn't die. But yeah, I'm trying not to fawn over this game too much as I love it, and highly recommend you go vote yes for it on Greenlight. If not, buy it on the not on Steam sale or an indie game stand, or just buy it from the developer. You know, any of the places where you could buy this game, as it isn't quite on Steam yet, which is where, you know, you guys are supposed to be helping it. Yeah, this game is well worth playing and owning. It's brilliant fun for anyone that thinks they might like difficult games or beat 'em ups or anything like that. It's so well designed, it's so fun. And the only thing I can really argue against the game for is the fact that once you start hitting combos, you start getting like so much colour on screen that it becomes slightly difficult to follow what's going on, but it's a fairly minor complaint in the grand scheme of things. It's not a huge issue, because the camera obviously still focuses on where you are. It's not like that's not a thing that it does. And for the most part, you know, if you're pressing X enough and you're doing a combo, you're probably doing alright. You're probably doing what you're supposed to be doing. Yep, panicked. I'm probably going to end up being quite quiet now, because I'm just trying to focus on beating the boss. Because this isn't, to me, this isn't as hard as the first boss, the dog boss, but it's still a bit of a, but she's still like not exactly easy either. Crazy Umbrella Girl is not exactly easy either. But yeah, guys, while I'm in the process of fighting this boss, I mean, you have most people, I think, are gonna look at this game and think, yeah, this needs playing, and it really does. This is a game, I think, most of the sort of vulgar Dark Souls, Meat Boy, all those kind of games where you basically, it becomes a question of competition with other people about how good you can get it. And it's not an easy competition, it's a difficult competition as to how good you can be. Those people need to be looking at this game and thinking, yeah. People that wanted a nice DMC style experience or a nice beat 'em up for PC, here you go. You've got a game. Oh, I might lose. No, I really don't want to lose. Ah, fuck. No, so close. Fucking hell. But yeah, I mean, I'm not necessarily gonna force you to watch me do that again, because I think this video has pretty much covered everything I needed it to cover. But yeah, this game is definitely worth both greenlighting and buying and playing the hell out of, because I know I'm still going to be playing the hell out of this game even after I've done this video. And yeah, I hope when this game gets on Steam, because I trust you guys to run with this shit and get it put on Steam. When this game gets on Steam, yeah, I hope I can see you guys on the scoreboards having your asses kicked by me. And that's how I'm going to end this video. So thanks for watching, guys. Keep an eye out for more games to get greenlit this week. And I'll see you guys next time for another Boy in a Barrel Peaks Up video. So thanks for watching, guys, and bye.